Hey y'all, so I want to tell y'all why I dislike Barnes & Nobles. Now first I want to tell you that I have always been a supporter of Borders. I loved Borders, I loved everything about it, and I never really went to Barnes & Nobles. But now I have to go to Barnes & Nobles because that's the only place I have to go to. So I don't hate it. I'm not using the H word, I'm using dislike because I don't hate it. I just dislike certain things about the store. So I want to tell you guys, and hopefully you'll agree. If you don't, you can scoot, but whatever. Let's get right into it. Now, firstly, when you are in the Barnes & Nobles and you know what book you want, you just don't know where it is, and all you need to do is search for it, you got to go to the customer service center. Now, when you're there, there may be a line because for some reason, if you don't get there at the right moment, there's either not a person there to help you or there's too many people in line, and so then you're just bogged down and waiting for somebody who doesn't know how to find the easiest book in the world or whatever, or they have so many questions about a certain book. So that happens. Now, I had an experience where one time I tried to go behind the counter because nobody was there, and I tried to get my own book by myself, and whoop, somebody swooped in like Superman and was like, oh, I got this, I have to do this. I don't know whether they don't trust us because we're kids and we don't know how to work a computer, or is it because their employees have magical powers and are the only people who are allowed to look at the database, because if we saw the database, we would see their whole life story of Barnes & Nobles. I don't know what it is, but we can't do it on our own. So we have to tell this person, okay, I'm searching for mouth diseases and I really like your help to find it. Not really, but okay. At Borders, when we search for a book, we could do it on our own. If we needed help, then we could ask. And also, they had, you may like section, so you could say, oh, I might like this book too. That does not happen in Barnes & Nobles. So you should just get that right out your mind. So, I don't know why they have to hold your hand when you're trying to search for books, but I just like a little space. Secondly, why is it so cluttered? I walk right into my Barnes & Nobles and the Nook person is right there. Right there. They have the Nook kiosk right there in the middle of the dang on entrance. How am I supposed to get in with somebody coming at me with this screen telling me, hey, how you doing? Check out the Nook. I come here all the time. Stop forcing that thing on me. I have an iPad. I don't want it. Okay? I see the sign. It says it's on sale. Mother's Day, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, I'll come over to the section if I want that, okay? You might entice me by having a sign instead of a person who comes at me all the time. Or then there's like 5 employees just hanging out, talking about things right there in the entrance. Excuse me, sorry. I'm a customer trying to just get in the store. Hello. But then once you're in the store, it's a whole nother story because the store is so clustered. So clustered, but there's no variety, okay? You go in to one section. The young adult section is 2.5 bookshelves. They've got one shelf with the back and the front, then the next shelf with one section. That's all we have for the young adult section. When I was in Borders, which I'm going to keep comparing it to, I had at least 8 different shelves. Yes, 8 different ones. I had a variety. There wasn't just the new hotness and there wasn't the old hotness. Okay? Can we have some variety, something that the hipster kids are going to attach onto and be like, oh, look what I found, it's something new. No, we don't have any of that. All they have is the books that you are going to like because it's the bestseller. Give me something else. And I just can't take it. Another thing that sucks because it's so cluttered is that there's no place to sit. Now this doesn't just happen in the book section, it also happens in the magazine section. Where did the magazine bars go? The little benches. Where are they at and why aren't they there? Because now I have to stand by a shelf and just try to read my book with my magazine without getting in somebody else's way? Can't I sit down? Why is that an issue? And then when they put the chairs down, I don't know, somebody must have said, I need somewhere to sit. Hello. They just put random chairs. There's 2 shelves, and they put one chair in the middle of the 2 shelves, as if the shelves aren't this close as it is. So now I'm pressed up against the shelf trying to look down and read the books, and then somebody behind me is looking down, and then the other person is sitting there in their chair trying to read a book, and they're saying, oh my God, I feel like I'm so in the way. And you do feel like you're in the way. And then they also have the chairs that are outside of the aisles, which make no sense at all, because now 2 people can't go, one person going this way, one person coming this way. That's not going to happen if the chairs are in the aisle. Because you know what? Now one person has to go and then the other person can go. Okay, and I'm not talking about it's only fat people can have to do that. It's everybody. Everybody, if one chair is in the aisle, everybody has to wait for somebody else. It's not that there's all these large people. No, it is the chairs are large and they don't fit. Let me breathe. I just don't understand. Why can't we just push some shelves out or make some more shelves or get some more space? Because it's so cluttered and I can't sit anywhere. I just want to enjoy my book. And then, for some reason, we're using space to be the Toys R Us. Why in the world is there a section now for kids with games? Does the library have games? Point made, I think. Why do we have a game section now? Could you put more books in there, more interesting reads, than put books, put toys? And then, for some reason, now there's yoga stuff. Oh my God, I'm so excited now. I was going to go to Target, but woo, look what I found. A yoga mat and some dumbbells and DVDs for Pilates. Why is this there? What? I'm so confused. Why is this here? Oh, I don't understand. It's like the clothing stores. Why do they put candy in the store? I'm here for clothes. I can't wear that. I can't read my yoga mat. Why is this here? Why? Now, another thing, another section that they have. I know it's crazy. They have all these sections when I just thought they were a bookstore. There is an electronics section. Okay, I understand why we would have an electronics section in the bookstore, because books become into movies, and you know, that's just something that always has gone in with books. Borders even had a section, but for some reason, this is another thing that Barnes & Nobles does not trust you with. Their movies, DVDs, or whatever else is in that section, because I don't go there. But you know, when you're in there, you're in your own world. Here, there's lights beaming down on you because, of course, they want to make sure you're not taking it out. And if you do try to take it out and you forgot, there is metal detectors, and those things will go off when you try to take your DVD out and show your parents, oh, could we get this DVD? Because your parents won't come back with you to the back of the store. They want to stay up front, okay? I don't know why we can't trust me to go up there. Is it too much for the people up there to handle DVDs and CDs? What is it? And then there's that one person behind the counter just staring at you like, yeah, that's a good DVD. You should get that one. I like that one. Oh, you like that CD? Because there's only about 2 people who go in there. It's like it's a Blockbuster. It's basically like Blockbuster back there. Because you know there's always that guy who's just sitting there staring at you, just waiting for you to come up and purchase something. And most of the time, you're in there just for the bookstore, so you're not really in there to buy DVD, CD. So that guy's just like, yeah, he's not going to get nothing. He has books in his hands. He's not going to get it. So I don't know why. What is there a trust issue? Barnes & Noble. Is there a trust issue? You don't trust me, I don't trust you. What's going on? Explain that to me. Now, there's another section of the store, which I'm sure all of you guys are waiting for me to get to, which is the Starbucks, because Barnes & Noble has a partnership with Starbucks, and that is the coffee of Barnes & Noble's. Great, great, wonderful, so exciting, so happy to get my coffee. But I'm not excited to study, read, or do anything else in there, because you know what? For some reason, they forgot that they were a bookstore and not a home. Starbucks is the most gloomy cafe I have ever been to. Why is it so dark? I understand you want me to feel like I'm not going to be shocked by lights because it's morning time. I just want to get my coffee and I don't like to crack my eyes open and see the sun or whatever. But this is a bookstore. I plan to read. I need a space where I can look at my book. Give me a lamp or something, because I'm using my laptop to light up the book that I just picked from your shelves. I don't understand. And like I said, Borders had a big open space for their cafe, Seattle's Best Coffee, and they had a whole big section. It was bright, it was light, it glowed a little bit. It just felt like a place you wanted to study at. Now, I guess Starbucks does not want you to sit and do group projects in there. They really don't want you to study. They just want you to just feel like you should sleep or something. But I don't know if that's the case, because they were doing kids crafts in my Barnes & Noble Starbucks. Why are you doing the kids crafts in here? They made a kids circle for you. Go there. Don't get the glitter on the table. Go over there. I must have these sections wrong. I must not know what a coffee shop in a bookstore is supposed to be like, because there is nowhere else for me to sit and I have to come to the Starbucks to sit down, then I'm expecting the Starbucks to be like a library. You don't find gloomy places in the library. Even the little cubicles in the library come with lamps, okay? So take some advice from the library. Get some variety, get some open spaces, create an environment that I want to read in and not feel like I'm in the way, okay? Invite me to stay is what I'm trying to say. Invite me in. Let me feel like I'm accessing things, feel like I'm in the place, because you know what? I could just go online and buy the book from Amazon. But here I am in the store. Let me feel like I'm here, but I'm not really here. Let me go search my own books. Then let me just float around the store. Don't force the nook on me right as I'm entering. Don't put this gloomy atmosphere. Take out the toys. If you want a toy, put beanbag chairs around the store. And if you need my help, just comment on my YouTube video, Barnes & Nobles. I will come to your store, your conventions, or whatever, and I will help you plan out a store and how it should feel. Because I want to like you, because you're my only option. So can we just work this out together? Please. Please. For the sake of the books and the authors and the readers. Come on.